The Labour Party stands for international law, human rights and a negotiated peace based on a two-state solution with a safe and secure Israel alongside a sovereign Palestinian state. At the last elections, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu went into coalition with the far right, and under this new government an already fragile situation has worsened. His promotion of extremists Itamar Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich have put ultranationalism in key positions in the Israeli government. I'm sure the whole House would have been appalled by Smotrich's remarks in Paris this weekend, in which he denied the very existence of the Palestinian people and their culture. 2023 has thus far seen one of the highest death tolls for Palestinians and Israelis in a long time, with more than 80 Palestinians and 14 Israelis killed this year. There's been a renewed assault on the rights of Palestinians, a ramping up of inflammatory rhetoric and dangerous new moves to try to legitimize illegal settlements which threaten the viability of a two-state solution. Israel has suffered from terrorist attacks with a new militant threat, and the Israeli government is also taking steps to threaten to undermine Israel's democracy. President Netanyahu's attempts to undermine judicial independence and dispense with equality laws for the LGBT+ community are sowing division and deep unease. The weekly mass protests in Tel Aviv, Haifa and Jerusalem demonstrate that Israeli society is now also deeply divided. So what is the Minister's assessment of the impact of what many in Israel see as fundamental attacks on their precious democracy? In his meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu tomorrow, the Prime Minister has an opportunity to use Britain's close relationship with Israel to take a clear stance on human rights, respect for international law and commitment to democracy. Yet reading the recently signed roadmap for UK-Israel bilateral relations, I'm deeply concerned that it dilutes long-standing UK positions held by successive governments in relation to international law. The roadmap makes no mention of supporting a two-state solution, and it implies that settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories could be treated as part of Israel for the purposes of trade. So can the Minister tell the House, does this roadmap amount to a change in policy? And can the Minister reiterate the government still supports a two-state solution, and we should make clear that the UK deplores the current escalation of violence?